Your soulmate is dealing with something secret. And you're connected. My beloved child. Before you allow another distraction to steal this moment, listen with your whole heart, because your soulmate is carrying something they have never revealed to anyone. It is not a simple secret, and it is not something that will disappear with time. What they are hiding has quietly been growing stronger, and without realizing it, you have already become part of that story. The strange part is that every time you suddenly think about them for no reason, every time your heart feels unusually heavy or unexpectedly hopeful, it is connected to what they are facing right now. This is not a coincidence. A chain of events has already started moving behind the scenes, and the next step could change everything between you. Don't skip, because every passing second uncovers another piece of a truth that has remained hidden for far too long. They never wanted you to carry this weight, yet somehow your paths became tied together long before either of you understood why. There is someone around them who believes this secret should never reach you. That person has been encouraging silence, creating confusion, and making your soulmate question whether revealing everything would protect you or push you away forever. But something unexpected happened recently. A single conversation, one unforgettable moment, completely changed the way your soulmate sees the future. Since then, they have been unable to escape the feeling that keeping this hidden any longer may become the biggest mistake of their life. Stay till the end, because every word you hear today brings you closer to understanding what has been happening behind the curtain. Something huge is waiting for you. Something shifted during a quiet moment when your soulmate believed nobody was paying attention. They looked at something that reminded them of you, and for the first time, they stopped running from the truth they had buried deep inside themselves. They realized the secret they have been protecting is no longer protecting anyone. Instead, it has become a wall standing between two hearts that were never meant to remain strangers. Yet even after reaching that realization, fear continued whispering into their mind. They asked themselves difficult questions that kept them awake. What if you misunderstood everything? What if the timing was already too late? What if someone else reached you before they found the courage to speak? Those questions have followed them everywhere, and each day the pressure becomes stronger. Meanwhile, you may have noticed small changes in your own life without understanding their meaning. Random memories appearing out of nowhere. A sudden feeling that someone is thinking about you. Moments where everything becomes strangely quiet before an unexpected emotion arrives. Those moments are connected far more deeply than you realize. The invisible thread between you has never disappeared. It has only been waiting for the right moment to pull both of you toward the same truth. Don't skip, because what happens next is something very few people ever experience in their lifetime. Once this hidden chapter opens, nothing between you and your soulmate will feel ordinary again. The surprising part is that they have already made a decision in their heart, but one final obstacle continues standing in their way. They believe crossing that obstacle will force them to reveal everything they have kept locked away, even if it changes both of your lives forever. Right now, while you are listening to these words, your soulmate is much closer to taking action than you could possibly imagine. They are replaying old memories, questioning old choices, and realizing that every attempt to move away from you only brought them emotionally closer. The secret they have been carrying was never about forgetting you. It was about believing they had no safe way to tell you what had really happened. But silence cannot survive forever. Truth has its own timing, and that timing is beginning to arrive. Someone unexpected is about to say something that your soulmate never thought they would hear, and those words will remove the final excuse they have been hiding behind. That single moment will force them to choose between remaining silent forever or finally stepping toward the connection they have tried so hard to ignore. They do not yet realize how close that decision truly is. What makes this even more shocking is that the next sign you notice in your own life may seem completely ordinary at first. A message. A familiar name. A place you suddenly think about. A conversation that feels strangely meaningful. None of it will happen by accident. Each small detail is quietly preparing the path for a revelation that has been delayed for far too long. Stay till the end, because the next chapter reveals what your soulmate's secret actually involves and why so many unexpected events had to happen before the truth could finally find its way to you. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet realization is beginning to change everything, my beloved child. Your soulmate has reached a point where pretending is becoming harder than telling the truth. Every day they wake up believing they can keep this secret hidden for just a little longer, but every night they discover that silence has become heavier than honesty. There is a reason your heart has felt different lately. You may have sensed moments of unexplained emotion, sudden hope, or an unexpected pull towards someone you cannot fully understand. Those feelings are not meaningless. They are connected to the decision your soulmate is struggling to make at this very moment. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear explains why the distance between you has never truly been distance at all. Someone recently asked your soulmate a simple question they never expected to hear: if you keep waiting, what if the opportunity disappears forever? Those words refuse to leave their mind. Since that moment, they have started seeing every memory of you differently. What once looked impossible now feels like the only path that makes sense. Yet another truth still remains hidden, and it is even more surprising than the first one. Stay till the end, because every second is bringing you closer to the revelation that has been waiting for the perfect moment. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate keeps returning to one unforgettable memory that nobody else knows about. It was a small moment that seemed ordinary at the time, but now they realize it quietly changed their heart forever. They have replayed that memory again and again, wondering why they could never completely let go of you. Even when life became busy, even when they tried convincing themselves to move forward, your presence continued following them in unexpected ways. They have started noticing unusual patterns. Your name appearing at unexpected times. Places reminding them of you without warning. Conversations somehow leading back to the same unanswered questions. They no longer believe these moments are random. Instead, they have begun accepting that something larger has been guiding them toward one unavoidable decision. But there is still one person who does not want this truth to come into the light. That person keeps encouraging hesitation, hoping your soulmate will remain silent a little longer. The problem is that silence is beginning to break apart. Don't skip, because the next step will surprise even the people who believed this connection would never grow stronger. What is coming cannot be delayed forever, and your soulmate is finally beginning to understand that. Now the pressure has become impossible for them to ignore. Every excuse they created is slowly disappearing, and every fear that once controlled them is losing its power. They are starting to realize that protecting a secret has also been protecting regret. Before much longer, they will stand in front of a choice that cannot be avoided. They can continue hiding everything and wonder for the rest of their life what might have happened, or they can finally allow the truth to reach you. The remarkable part is that something unexpected is already moving behind the scenes. A conversation is approaching that neither of you planned, yet it has the power to change the direction of this entire connection. Your soulmate has no idea that this moment is closer than ever before. They believe they still have time, but life is quietly arranging events faster than they realize. Stay till the end, because what happens next will reveal the real reason they kept this secret for so long, and why the truth is finally becoming impossible to hide. Something huge is waiting for you. A moment of complete honesty is closer than it has ever been, my beloved child. Your soulmate has reached the edge of a decision they can no longer postpone. Every attempt to distract themselves has failed. Every excuse they once believed has slowly fallen apart. Deep inside, they know that keeping this secret hidden has not protected either of you, it has only delayed a truth that has been searching for the right moment to surface. Don't skip, because something unexpected is unfolding while you are listening to these words. There has been a quiet shift in their heart that even they cannot fully explain. They have started imagining what would happen if they finally stopped hiding and allowed everything to be seen. At first, the thought frightened them. But now another feeling has become stronger than fear. It is the feeling that some opportunities only come once, and if they let this one pass, they may never forgive themselves. That realization has completely changed the direction of their thoughts. Stay till the end, because the next revelation is connected to a sign that neither of you expected to receive. Something huge is waiting for you. There is one detail your soulmate has never spoken aloud. They have been carrying a question inside their heart that grows louder every single day. What if you have been waiting too? That question follows them everywhere. It appears during quiet mornings, late nights, and even in the middle of ordinary conversations. The more they try to ignore it, the stronger it becomes. They have started noticing that every path they take somehow reminds them of you. A familiar song. A place they never planned to revisit. A conversation that unexpectedly brings your name into their thoughts. These moments are beginning to feel impossible to dismiss. They are no longer calling them coincidences. Instead, they believe these moments are pushing them toward a choice they cannot escape. Don't skip, because someone is about to say something that will completely change the way your soulmate sees this connection. Those words will remove the final layer of doubt they have been holding onto, leaving only one question behind: whether they have enough courage to finally let the truth reach you. Everything is beginning to move faster now than your soulmate realizes. While they are still gathering courage, life is quietly arranging moments that will bring hidden emotions into the light. They think they are controlling the timing, but the timing has already begun controlling them. Soon, an ordinary day will suddenly stop feeling ordinary. A simple message, an unexpected encounter, or a conversation they never planned to have will force them to face everything they have been avoiding. When that moment arrives, there will be no comfortable place left to hide. The secret they protected for so long will stand directly in front of them, asking to be spoken at last. And when they finally choose honesty over fear, you will understand why every delay, every unanswered question, and every confusing moment happened exactly when it did. Stay till the end, because the next chapter reveals the unexpected event that pushes your soulmate to take the first real step toward you after keeping everything locked inside for so long. Something huge is waiting for you. A door that has remained closed for far too long is finally beginning to open, my beloved child. Your soulmate has reached the moment they always believed was still far away, yet it is now standing directly in front of them. The secret they have been carrying no longer feels safe to hide. Instead, it feels like a burden they can no longer hold alone. Don't skip, because something surprising has already started happening without either of you fully realizing it. A person your soulmate unexpectedly trusts has quietly challenged them to stop living inside fear. Those words did not leave their mind. They echoed through every quiet moment until your soulmate finally admitted something they had been denying for a very long time. They are no longer afraid of the truth itself. They are only afraid of reaching you too late. That single realization has changed everything. Stay till the end, because every moment from here brings you closer to the connection that has been waiting in silence. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has begun preparing for a conversation they never imagined they would have. They have rehearsed the words countless times, only to stop halfway because emotions became stronger than confidence. Every memory they tried to forget has returned with greater clarity. They now understand that every delay carried a lesson, but they also understand that waiting forever is no longer an option. Something inside them keeps whispering that your paths are moving toward each other faster than either of you can see. At the same time, someone around them has noticed this change. They can see that your soulmate is no longer the same person they were only a short time ago. The hesitation is fading. The silence is weakening. The walls around their heart are beginning to fall. Don't skip, because the next step they take will not happen by accident. It will happen because they finally believe this connection deserves honesty more than fear. The most unexpected moment is now closer than ever. Your soulmate believes they still have time to think, to wait, and to plan every detail perfectly. But life rarely waits for perfect timing. A completely ordinary day is about to become unforgettable. A simple event that seems small at first will suddenly remind them that some opportunities are too precious to lose. In that instant, every excuse they have been hiding behind will disappear. They will understand that the secret was never meant to stay hidden forever, it was meant to lead both of you toward a truth that neither heart could escape. When that realization finally reaches them, their first instinct will no longer be to run away. It will be to move closer than ever before. Stay till the end, because the next chapter reveals the unexpected sign that gives your soulmate the courage to stop hiding and finally begin the journey toward you. Something huge is waiting for you. A powerful truth is beginning to reveal itself, my beloved child. Your soulmate has finally stopped asking whether they should protect the secret and started asking a completely different question: how much longer can I keep pretending nothing has changed? That question has become impossible to ignore. Every passing day brings another reminder that this connection has never faded. Instead, it has quietly grown stronger beneath the surface. Don't skip, because what happens next is something your soulmate never believed they would experience. A moment is approaching that will force them to look directly at everything they have been avoiding. They may appear calm on the outside, but inside, their heart is racing faster than ever before. They are beginning to understand that every delay has only made this connection more meaningful. Stay till the end, because the next revelation explains why the silence between you was never meant to last forever. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has started noticing that every attempt to move in another direction somehow leads them back to thoughts of you. They cannot explain why your presence continues to appear in unexpected ways. A familiar place suddenly reminds them of your energy. An ordinary conversation unexpectedly brings your memory to life. Even quiet moments now feel filled with unanswered questions. The most surprising part is that they have stopped fighting these feelings. Instead, they have begun accepting that this connection is asking them to become honest with themselves first. There is still one final fear holding them back, but that fear is becoming weaker with every passing day. They are slowly realizing that the greatest risk is no longer speaking the truth, it is losing the chance to speak it at all. Don't skip, because the next event will remove the final shadow standing between your hearts, and once it happens, nothing will return to the way it was before. Now everything is moving toward the moment that has been waiting for both of you. Your soulmate is closer than ever to taking the step they once believed was impossible. They are no longer searching for perfect words. They are searching for the courage to be completely real. Very soon, an unexpected opportunity will appear when they least expect it. What seems like a small coincidence will actually become the turning point that changes the direction of this entire story. They will finally understand that the secret they carried was never the ending, it was only the beginning of something far greater. When that realization arrives, hesitation will give way to determination, and the distance between you will begin to disappear one decision at a time. Stay till the end, because the next chapter reveals the life-changing moment when your soulmate finally chooses action over silence and uncovers the truth that has connected your hearts from the very beginning. Something huge is waiting for you.